Hi everybody, today we are talking about the seeds extinction and what people know about it. The following questions are: do you know something about the seeds extinction? As an ordinary person, do you consider you can do to reduce or mitigate the environmental problem? Which do you consider are the main reasons of the environmental problematic? If you had the chance to join in an organization against the problematic, would you do it? Why do you think people are not interested in caring for the environment? Those are some arguments that my partners got.
The answer of the first person who we did the interview were these. On the first question, he told us that he didn't know a lot about the extinction. Nonetheless, he knew that were all those problematic related with the global warming, such as overfishing, pollution, contamination, and overpopulation. In addition, he told that a solution to prevent this problematic could take awareness and education about that topic, for the reason that we didn't know how to prevent, we weren't able to prevent this problematic. Something interesting that this person said was that a cause of this problematic was a person who didn't have culture, for the reason that we can did a lot of things begin to our home to prevent this problematic. Additionally, she told that this problematic is really big for the reason that we only were focused on the money and we don't pay attention or little things on the world, like take care about the glaciers, the rivers, the contamination, all of those problematics. The answer of the second person was this. On the first question, he said that he listened a little video where told that the extinction is the massive destruction of the world. On the second question, he told that a front to prevent this problematic was recycling and learn how to manage our resources. This was something really interesting. On the third question, he told that every single thing that humans do causes global warming, such as drive a car. This is something that causes pollution and is really big problematic in this world. Additionally, he said that we were only interested on technology and material things and we didn't think on the effects of these products. A reason of this was that when we did a product, they cause a lot of damage to the environment.
Well, according to the third person, he read an article of global warming and the effects in the human life. He understood that this topic belongs to the massive extinctions. For reduce or mitigate the impact, he considered himself as a maker eco-friendly, with alternatives as solar panels that could be implemented in many cities to avoid the problem. He reckons that the human has the fault of their misfortune. He emphasized that we are the main problem, putting examples like contamination, overpopulation, overfishing, and other ones. According to the question if he had the chance to join in an organization against the problematic, his answer was affirmative. For him, the most important is to combat it. Actually, he will do it. And finally, he reckons that the earth is not a very important topic, for the reason that everybody are thinking in their own things. Indeed, people are suffering and worrying about a lot of things in their lives. Just few people know how is important or serious the current situation is. My conclusion of all the interviews are that everybody knows at least something of the topic and understand the importance. Possibly for they, the familiar name is global warming. Nevertheless, this one is just one of many environmental issues that exist. Something particular is that all of them had the intention to mitigate the levels of contamination, or just be part of the solution. Not all the person think on that. Although the technology is part of our cultural development, this one also is part of our misfortune. Now, the Valeria's conclusion.
After to do the interview, we arrived to the conclusion that all those persons that we interview know what the extinction is and all those things that cause it, such as pollution, overpopulation, and plastic. They had in common a firm to prevent this problematic, told us that we can do little things to prevent it, such as recycling, take awareness, and education about this topic. Something really interesting mentioned in the interview was that we as humans only pay attention on money or material things, and we don't care about what are the effects of those things. Since when we produce a thing, we need natural resources to produce it, and this is a big problematic.